Meantime, the High Court will today explain why it had decided that some convicted criminals had to be released from immigration detention. The government rushed through emergency laws to monitor those who have been released, but says it hasn't been able to go further because the court's full reasons haven't been published. Live now to Olivia Casely. Olivia, that's going to be changing in the next hour or so. The opposition is saying that when that happens, they need to be ready to go with some new legislation.
That's right. So the High Court's reasons weren't meant to be made public until next year, but that's been brought forward to just over an hour's time. And it does have the potential really to throw another curveball at the Albanese government and even see the release of further detainees from immigration detention. This situation is creating a political headache or nightmare for Labor. You could say they've been rushing to try and fix the issue. It's also really bringing the issue of national security to the fore. And this has been compounded somewhat by these reports that one of these detainees, they've got criminal convictions, they've gone missing because they were refusing to wear an ankle bracelet to basically monitor their whereabouts. We have seen the opposition today. They're calling for a preventative detention regime to be in place or rolled out by Christmas time. They've said that they're even willing to sit in Parliament for further days in order to get that legislation across the line. Here's Shadow Home Affairs Minister James Paterson on the issue.
If the Parliament rises before Christmas without having dealt with this issue, we run the very real risk that one of these very serious offenders re-offends against the Australian community over summer, and that would be totally unacceptable. There can be no more excuses. They said they couldn't act because they didn't have the High Court's reasons until next year. Well, now we know. They're going to have the High Court's reasons this afternoon and they must act.
Home Affairs Minister Claire O'Neil has insisted that the government was properly prepared for the High Court decision. We did see Labor yesterday introducing a further bill to strengthen that emergency legislation passed last sitting week, and that essentially strengthens the test for detainees not to have to be subjected to curfews or ankle monitoring bracelets. That High Court's decision, everyone is waiting to see what is in it. It's going to be released at around 2:15 this afternoon and will no doubt make question time even more interesting than usual. Ash?
We'll be watching. Olivia, thank you.